mixed, a little down, a little up, a little up, a little down. Hey there. Yeah, we had a brief tone disaster. We know how that goes.
Okay, good. We're good.
Cool. Thanks so much for being around. Thanks to Adam Megan. I'm not Holden Caulfield for playing previously. I'm also not Holden Caulfield. But yeah, cool. This is my friend Katie the King. We're Irrevery, and yeah, I think Mars Ray is after us. It's my friend. Cool. Driving at night with no headlights on, making it a couple blissful miles, aloof, removed, don't suspect something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. Came out of nowhere, really like a black wave rising up over the sea. Swerve to miss the impacts, gets thrown headlong into coming traffic crash. The glass goes billowing back as I gasp some kind of half prayer. I swear you were the last thing on my with the light on in the middle of the kitchen, knife cocked over and I'm ready in position. Thoughts unhinged, left somewhere in the distance, grope for a fruit to twist into a fist. Drifted away for just a second. Was it even long enough to catch the world before me? Blacking as I lose my grip, the blade's edge slips, dives point first through a stretch of finger. Oh, blood flows I'd hardly know from a million miles away. I hear my voice saying you were the last thing on my mind. Horrifying as if by some sick design. Though I try in vain to hide, your memory will hunt down and bind me, blind me, evading what awaits. I'm running straight into the arms of fate. Pull back in horror, slam on the brakes. It's too late, standing at the top of the stairs. Shadow looms before the hallway, lamplights flare as a flame wavers before it flares. So the figure sways in its place and lay a hand to brace its weight upon the banister. Well, where do we go? Those fatal moments that slow as though they're chosen to expose us to what owns us. In the darkness I am thrown against this, only on my way down do I know you were the last thing on my mind. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna keep shifting around as we all do. It's called a setup, bitch. Look it up. Would that I not long for you, although you're by my side. Is it wrong to choose to keep on losing my pride and precious time. Would that I could see the truth, that you're just no good for me. But I'm blindly bound to loving you as you stand, not as you'll be. I'd shoot myself in the foot again and again if it meant that I'd never have to spend another minute with nothing but a shadow by my side. There's one thing that means something in this life. Would that your hand find my hand in darkness such as this? Though I reach for you, open palm, I'm met with a tight fist. Would that time tear the edges of our sorrow sharp and clear? We might step forward hand in hand, unhinged from our fear. I'd shoot myself in the foot just to prove I'll take a bullet for the cause. And I ain't afraid to lose a little body or somebody as fate dictates on the way. Sacrifices will be made. Would that I hunt down within me that which you confound. That stretch of flesh betrays the rest around which you are bound. Would that I find the strength to cut myself free of myself. I might step forward unencumbered, achieve something real for once. Close my eyes and stop before I saw it was wrong to look. I take it back, but a line that's drawn can't be undrawn. The bells are ringing out so loud I can hardly hear the sound of footsteps hastening, encroaching ever near. I'd shoot myself, draw the knife, light the fuse if I was given the choice. Well, you know what I would choose. I'm a winner, babe, I'd end it all before I lose. There's one thing that means something, oh, ain't that the truth? Thank y'all very much. You know I'm no good at cleaning up a crime scene, leaving semen, blood and hair. I don't care. I know it's not fair. They wouldn't spare me from the chair. They'd find a way to blame it on me. Regardless the extent of my involvement, pin me up against a wall, stick me with all they've got, another downfall in some grander plot against me. All the while you'll be on the sidelines watching me rot without a second thought. I might begrudge you or judge you, or would I do the same in that spot if it were me and I had the chance to walk free? Or would I leave you in the dust only if I must definitely grieve your fate, but can't debate that there is just no justice between us? It's always fucked. You know the answer. You can hear it breathing easy, spoken freely without care. I know it's not fair. You'll never share the weight of laying it all to bear. You lean it on me to to say it, then condemn me for conveying. No, it couldn't be evaded. Truth begs to be iterated. I will go down satiated veracity. All the while you'll be on the sidelines watching me writhe without batting an eye. You might have saved me, just name the condition your silence belies. So fucking holding it tough behind your back, planning to spring some grand attack before the very final act. Look at me with an out, damn, oh, there's the crux that finally busts through it all, the bullshit. Must we always sift through this before you can just say it with me? Come on, between us, it's always fucked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened, for what is, and above all for what will be. I don't know shit. I'm a dumb bitch, just like you said. It's not a question of whether, merely when or which way I will meet my hand one fine day. Thank you. Maybe two more, or what kind of lovin'?
What kind of lovin' then?
Yeah, or beautiful. Yeah. Cool, thank you so much for playing, or wait, thank you for playing. Yeah, wait, it's like that TikTok thing where it's like, yeah, like, thank you so much, and they're like, you too, and it's like, me too. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, thank you for playing. It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 4:20. It's 4:20. What's that peeking through the curtains, creeping, staring, looking right at you and me? With that horror in its eyes, as if it's seeing something I have yet to see. It's that same damn haunting question keeps on coming vividly to me in dreams. I've been avoiding it, but now it hits me sharp and clearly. And asking on the day I die, behind on the day I die. What kind of loving will I leave behind? God knows I fumble with my judgment, put good fortune on the line here and there. I know I've left some things behind me rather than twisting in the heat of despair. Though I can coax myself to sleep, convinced it couldn't matter, who could care? But that same damn haunted question keeps on breathing down my neck and hanging in the air, and asking on the day I die, what kind of loving will I leave behind on the day I die? What kind of loving will I leave behind? Well, drowning out and clouding my vision. It's the vein, thickening around, sticking jaw, hitting the floor. One more. It's the pounding at the door that we all must answer for. It's the things within your reach. It's slick mistress and harsh teacher. It's the slurring of the speech. More than dare eat a peach. It's to tear in with your teeth. Let the juices dribble down your chin. Well, red comes a flooding in, brings you to the floor, begging for more, and then you see what it is that you've been standing for. much. We have one more sad one, and then we're gonna go. Yes.
One sad one.
You can play 10 more. We're gonna do. Sure. Yeah. Cool.
2 more.
Safety, safety, what's the meaning of safety when there's nowhere to hide? And take these before me. You should have seen the eyes on the guy that we got him from church parking lot in Thai Town. He had to go back to the car for something erupting from that base ass part of himself. Sitting up on the shelf, we don't need the change, man, we don't need the change. You can't keep everything, you can't keep everything. Sinking into the scene, reading up more deeper it goes. Approaching, I've run out of all the shit that you came here to get. Except this in its place, that's what we're about to take. Only we've run out of water. Let's drop to the farmer's daughter and pick up a pipe for a shake. And we'll stop at that spot by the freeway to break it up. But we don't need to break it up. And you can't keep everything, you can't keep everything. Takes one fall to break you unsound to deafen you and leave you devastated. Wanna hear what they say, but you can't. Ooh, wanna hear what they say, but you can't. Ooh, wanna hear what they say, but you can't. Oh, very nice. Alright, we're gonna play one more. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're Irrevery as a duo. We often play as a band, but this is another song called Beautiful Way. We have a record that's gonna come out next year, so we'd love for you to stay in touch with us and be our friends. Yeah, come see us as a full band. We'll be back at this very bar, in fact, in a couple weeks as a full band, so come say hi and connect with us. Thanks so much, and stick around for our pals. I think you're next, right? Mars Ray is next, is that correct? And the Mars Ray and the Volta, no.
Mars and the Voltas.
Mars and Raptures, okay, cool. Oh, okay, I can't keep track of everybody, that's cool. Mars Ray and the Raptures, that's cool. Yeah, cool, thank you guys. My memory smolders as I look over my shoulder. The sun slides behind the boulder. Tomorrow I turn 1 year older. He calls my name. Time slows its pace. I let the light shift across my face. Swept up in the moment's grace. I lift my gaze too late. So by the time I turn to heed his call, turn to walk away, and I was sad to see him go. To say, but he had a beautiful, beautiful way of breaking my heart. Fingerprints on the car window. neon sky, the moon inches higher as I hang my head inside. He takes my hands, no need for words to understand. The city's lights are pulsing, throbbing, feel my chest contract, expand. He tries to be a good man, but the urge to love me never could eclipse the urge to walk free. And I was sad to see him go. And I am sad to know what I now know, and there is nothing left to say. But he had a beautiful, beautiful way of breaking my heart over, face it over again. A circle doesn't break, just leans back in to face itself again, moving swiftly through the crowd, darting in and out of sight. Fear always leaps and bounds beyond me, baby. Try as though I might, I lose you somewhere in the thick of it. We took our separate ways, of all the doors to open and walk through, all the cards to pull and play. I might have stayed a second longer, caught our song, oh, by the time it started I had gone, and I was sad to have to go. To say, but he had a beautiful, beautiful way of breaking my heart. Well, thank you all very much. This is my colleague and associate, Katie the King. She is amazing and also has amazing music. And yes, thank you so much for sticking around. Yes, Mars Volta is next. Okay, Mars and the Raptures, hello, I'm correct, is next. So stick around. Thank you guys for Irrevery. Thank you. Thank you for the sound, by the way.